Additional tenants can be added to the letting either as paying tenants, responsible for paying rent, fees, deposits, etc., or simply as named tenants, for example to be included in the tenancy agreement. The additional tenants must be registered in the system before they can be added to a tenancy. To add tenants, click on the Letting Details link in the side menu and then the Add Tenant link here in the Additional Tenants section. Search for the tenant's name and click on the appropriate matching tenant. Leaving the tenant's start date field blank will add them from the start date of the letting, but you can also add tenants midway through a letting from any date. Click on the Add button to add the tenant. If the tenants are each paying separately, then you will want to add them to the rent schedule, which by default only has the lead tenant as a paying tenant. To do this, from the rent schedule, click on the Add Paying Tenant link. Select the tenant to add and the amount they will be paying. You can also optionally add a reference for their payment. Click on Add to add them to the schedule. You will then want to adjust the amounts any other tenants are paying, and you can do this by clicking on their rent amount and updating accordingly. You may also want to set up multiple deposits, one for each tenant. To do this, click on the Deposits link in the side menu and then the Add Another link. Select the tenant, when the deposit is due, which is normally the start of the letting, the deposit amount and any holding details, then click on Add. You may also then want to reduce the default deposit that the system has set up for the lead tenant so that the deposits make up the total deposit amount for the letting. If you ever need to change the lead tenant on a letting, you can do this from the Letting Details screen. Click on the additional tenant's name that you want to make the lead tenant, then Edit and tick the Is Lead Tenant box. Bear in mind that you may need to then adjust the paying tenants on the rent schedule.